Now, Misa Bharti, the daughter of Lalu Prasad Yadav, has made a very controversial remark. Tempers are flaring on all sides ahead of the elections. A video of the RJD member of parliament has now gone viral. This is a statement that she had made to the media on the 7th of April, where she said that if the India bloc comes to power, Narendra Modi and other BJP leaders will be put behind bars. First up, let's listen in to the statement that she had made on the 7th of this month.
किसानों की आय दुगनी करने की हम बात कर रहे हैं, हम एमएसपी लागू करने की बात कर रहे हैं, इनको तुष्टीकरण नजर आ रहा है। जब आते हैं वो हमारे परिवार पे आरोप लगाते हैं भ्रष्टाचार का। अगर देश की जनता ने कहीं हमें मौका दे दिया इंडिया गठबंधन को, तो प्रधानमंत्री से लेकर के जितने भी भाजपा नेता हैं जेल के अंदर बंद हों।
Now, the Bharatiya Janata Party has responded quite strongly to these remarks made by Misa Bharti. It pointed out how a leader who herself is out of bail and whose family has been embroiled in multiple scams is now pontificating on the issue of corruption. The BJP leaders have said that the India bloc must be delusional if it thinks that they can come to power, and the threat now only shows how the opposition is getting desperate ahead of the Lok Sabha polls.
अभी मीसा भारती ने अभी ये इतने फ्रस्ट्रेटेड हो गए हैं, आप बोलते हो मोदी मोदी मोदी, और ये मोदी जी को गाली देते रहते हैं, कभी सांप, कभी बिच्छू, कभी क्या। इनकी निराशा, इनकी हताशा, इनका फ्रस्ट्रेशन चरम सीमा पर है। मीसा भारती बोलती है मैं चुनाव के बाद जेल में भेजूं। ऐसा फ्रस्ट्रेशन, ऐसा निराशा, ऐसी निराशा, और लोगों से मीसा भारती पर अंजाम है कि नहीं है, जो खुद बेल पर हो, जिनसे खुद पूछताछ हो रही हो, वो आज मोदी जी को गाली दे रहे हैं।
Misa Bharati should acquaint ourselves with a large number of scams which are associated with her family. She should familiarize with herself. Secondly, we are a country anchored in the rule of law. And in India, if you commit wrong, it is the concerned courts and the agencies which will deal it. It's not that Misa Bharti can get up one morning and say, isko andar kar do, usko andar kar do. The other thing is that they are coming to power. That's also, I think, delusional.
कि अभी विपक्ष का जो कैंपेन का स्तर है वो इस प्रकार गिरता जा रहा है। अब मोदी जी मरेगा इस भाषा तक विपक्ष उतर आया है। आरजेडी की मिसा जी, लालू जी की बिटिया, वो तो ये कह लेंगे हम मोदी जी को जेल में डालेंगे। अरे देश की जनता सुनना चाहती है कि आप भ्रष्टाचारियों को जेल में डालेंगे या नहीं। अब इस स्तर पर ये अगर कैंपेन विपक्ष का जा रहा है कि कोई मरने की बात कर रहा है, कोई जेल में जाने की बात कर रहा है।
Now, Misa Bharti's diatribe comes amid the Prime Minister's continuous attacks on those mired in graft in the opposition ranks. Even today, amid a raging row over Misa Bharti's commentary, the Prime Minister repeated his guarantee of graft-free, corruption-free governance. Now, speaking in Karoli in Rajasthan, the Prime Minister said that irrespective of threats coming from his political rivals, the crackdown on corruption will continue.
इंडी अलायंस के लोग मोदी के खिलाफ एकजुट हो रहे हैं। अब मजा देखिए देश में क्या चल रहा है। एक तरफ मोदी है जो कहता है भ्रष्टाचार हटाओ, और दूसरी तरफ वो लोग हैं जो कहते हैं भ्रष्टाचारी बचाओ। ये सारे लोग जो भ्रष्टाचारियों को बचाने के लिए निकले हैं ना, कान खोल करके सुन ले। मोदी को कितनी भी धमकियां दे दें, भ्रष्टाचारियों को जेल जाना ही पड़ेगा।
Well, let's take this across to our guests. We have Mr. Arvind Kumar, spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party, joining us. Mr. Ratan Sharda, author, also joins us, as does Mr. Lokesh Jindal, political analyst. Mr. Jindal, coming to you first and foremost, isn't it the irony of all ironies that a person named Misa, after the Maintenance of Internal Security Act which was used against opposition politicians by Indira Gandhi during the emergency, including Mr. Lalu Prasad Yadav, to throw him in jail, is now talking about throwing the Prime Minister in jail if the India bloc were to come to power.
Well, the name Misa itself denotes a reaction, condemnation of authoritarianism, totalitarianism. And so, if Misa comes out today against authoritarianism and claims it, condemns it, that subverting of democracy is something unconstitutional and against the very ethos of supreme law of the land, she expressed it by claiming that those who will break this supreme law would be put behind bars, or they would be treated as lawbreakers. When Misa Bharti is coming out and giving a statement, she is expressing her disappointment with respect to the promises made and their non-fulfillment, with respect to the farmers, to the laborers, to the downtrodden sections of society who had expected a lot, who were promised a lot, but these promises were not delivered. So I think it's important that all her points, they must be considered and they must be accepted, rather than trying to simply highlight that she has taken up a vow to put a certain person in prison.
Well, she's threatening vendetta, is she not? I mean, she's quite categorical about what she said. In fact, to get some more clarity on what Misa Bharti specifically said in that video that's now gone viral, let's listen in once again to the exact statement.
अगर देश की जनता ने कहीं हमें मौका दे दिया इंडिया गठबंधन को, प्रधानमंत्री से लेकर के जितने भी भाजपा नेता हैं जेल के अंदर बंद हो। अगर देश की जनता ने कहीं हमें मौका दे दिया इंडिया गठबंधन को, प्रधानमंत्री से लेकर के जितने भी भाजपा नेता हैं जेल के अंदर बंद हो।
Mr. Jindal, where's the context here? She's basically threatening that if India bloc comes to power, if they're voted in, then opposition politicians, including Prime Minister Modi, among others, will be sent to prison. She's basically threatening that everyone will be put behind bars once a new government is voted in.
In 2014, we had the Prime Minister promising every individual, if BJP government comes to power, every individual would be getting 15 lakh rupees in their bank accounts because the black money would be coming back. So we all these statements that are made in politics, they are expressions with respect to a resolve that every politician takes up and something that every politician promises. So,
including throwing people in jail. In fact, she faces a couple of cases as far as the ED is concerned. She's out on bail in the Land for Jobs case. Her father has been convicted by several courts of law in the Chara Ghotala case. In each of the cases that he's actually faced, as far as the fodder scam is concerned, he's out on bail as well. Let me, in fact, take this across to Mr. Arvind Kumar, spokesperson of the BJP. Mr. Arvind Kumar, कुछ सालों पहले भारतीय जनता पार्टी के एक पूर्व मुख्यमंत्री मिस्टर देवेंद्र फडणवीस ने कहा था कि अगर बीजेपी पार में आती है महाराष्ट्र में तो अजित पवार को चक्की पीसिंग करवाएंगे। ये उनका वाव था। और कुछ ही दिनों बाद जब वो पार में आए तो अजित पवार के साथ हाथ मिला रहे थे एक सरकार बनाने में। तो जैसे आरोप लगते हैं मिसयूज ऑफ एजेंसीज के बारे में, अगर कांग्रेस पार्टी या फिर आरजेडी अलायंस में फिर से पार में आती है, उसी मैनर में आपके खिलाफ वॉशिंग मशीन के आरोप ऑपोजिशन भी लगा रही है। इसके बारे में आप क्या कहेंगे?
देखिए, बिहार के कॉन्सेप्ट में जब मीसा भारती का स्टेटमेंट आ रहा था, इट इज ब्लैक फेस ऑफ बिहार, वेरी सैड। जो हमारा एक परसेप्शन बिहार के बाहर बनता है, इन्हीं लोगों के कारण बड़ा गलत होता है। देखिए, दे ऑल देयर फैमिली मेंबर इंक्लूडिंग हर फादर, हर मदर, हर ब्रदर, एवरी चार्जशीटेड। एंड उसके बाद भी अगर ये कहते हैं कि दूसरे को जेल भेजेंगे, इनफैक्ट द फैक्ट इज दैट कि बिहार में जो कुछ गरीब तबके के लोग हैं, कोई जातीय उन्माद फैलाकर ये सत्ता में आना चाहते हैं, और इसके लिए इनको गाली देना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि कुछ जो लोभ के कारण, कहीं न कहीं जात पात के कारण वो इनके वोटर हैं, इनकी ओर बह जाते हैं, तो उनको इसी तरह करके एक्सप्लॉइट करते हैं। एंड इट इज बैड लक फॉर बिहार की हम इस परसेप्शन से निकल नहीं पा रहे हैं। जेल भेजना किसी आपका काम नहीं है, देखिए, आप देख रहे हैं कि इनके घर में 4 सीटें तो हैं, ये लोग तो बेल पर हैं।
Yes.
और जो इनके राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष हैं वो कन्विक्टेड हैं, इवन
Yes.
कि नॉट एबल टू फाइट द इलेक्शन, दे आर नॉट, नॉमिनेशन भी नहीं कर सकते हैं। तो इट इज बैड लक फॉर बिहार, ये दुर्भाग्य है। और देखिए, ये कहीं भी नहीं है कि वॉशिंग मशीन है। देखिए, कोई पार्टी में अदला बदली करने से वो बिल्कुल क्लीन हो जाता है, ऐसा नहीं है। क्लीन तो जब तक कोर्ट का वर्डिक्ट नहीं होता है, कोर्ट आपको क्लीन चिट नहीं देता है। तो आप किसी पार्टी में रहेंगे, मुकदमे चलेंगे आप पर, और कोर्ट का काम है, कोर्ट अपना काम करती है, राजनीतिक दल अपना काम करती है, पार्टियां अपनी काम करती है। तो ऐसा नहीं है कि हमारे यहाँ कोई आया तो उनको क्लीन चिट देना। ठीक है, राजनीति में थोड़ी बहुत जाना आना होते रहता है, ये कॉमन चीज।
Okay, let me take this across to Mr. Ratan Sharda. Mr. Sharda, how do you see this kind of commentary coming from Misa Bharti? And as somebody, of course, who knows the BJP also very well, do you believe that the BJP is doing something right by accepting many people with several cases against them into their ranks? I'm citing also the example of somebody like a Gali Janardhan Reddy from Bellary in Karnataka, who joined the party despite 9 CBI cases pending against him. So, can anyone claim a moral high ground in this particular matter, sir?
Let us not mix up the issues. You started the Misa Bharti's,
Yes.
comment that we will arrest Modi. So let me answer that first, then we'll think about other things. Our Congress friend, sorry, I slip on my mind. He's very articulate. He can defend anything which is indefensible. But he talks of 15 lakh to be given by Modi to everybody. This has been proven wrong, and nobody has produced any evidence that he said that I will give 15 lakh rupees up from the back money. That is one. He can produce evidence and we can discuss. See, Misa Bharti like leaders, when they say if we are given power, we will arrest Modi, that is why they don't get power. Because they make such silly comments that nobody believes them. They make such silly comments with anger, with frustration, that people believe they will not rule, they will only go for these things. Imagine the godsend kind of comments. On one side, opposition says serious issue discuss karo, let us discuss corruption, let us discuss unemployment, let us discuss inflation and all that. On the other side, their own leaders come up with such silly comments which can lead to unnecessary debates which takes nowhere. And he is one who is facing a case in Delhi, job for land scam,
Yes.
where she, along with her father and her sister and her, I think, brother-in-law, they are facing a charge of corruption
Right.
for land for job. There is Lalu, who is already a convict, he was not arrested by BJP, he was arrested by his own current ally. He was tried by his own last ally. So here is a party which has been friends with parties who actually put him in jail, who was proven corrupt by the courts, not by any political party.
Absolutely.
For them today to claim that we are honest and we will put this people behind bars is a joke. It's a laughable matter.
In fact, it's quite outrageous. In fact, Mr. Lokesh Jindal, I'm sure you've gone through the Congress Party manifesto. The Congress Party manifesto talks about introducing greater oversight as far as the conduct of central agencies are concerned. How can you exercise greater oversight over these agencies if they're going to be misused to put opposition politicians behind bars, as Misa Bharti has threatened?
Rahul Gandhi threatened officers also.
Yes.
Rahul Gandhi threatened officers also. Just imagine.
First, I would just clarify Ratan Sharda ji's doubt. Sir, here is a statement given by Mr. Amit Shah, whereby he stated that the Prime Minister Modi's promise of rupees 50 lakh in each account and EDM. So, Mr.
Right.
Amit Shah,
But this isn't, Mr. Lokesh Jindal, I think that's a diversionary tactic there. This isn't about whether or not 15 lakhs have been credited in each account. It's about the conduct of agencies and the threat issued by Misa Bharti is that the agencies will function according to the whims and fancies of a government in power if the India bloc is elected. I need to stop the debate right here. We're so short of time here, but many thanks for your participation. We'll take a short break right now. We'll come back with more on the other side.